What tort law rules appear on the MBE? If you are gearing up for the Multistate Bar Examination, you might be wondering what tort law rules you need to know. Tort law is a significant part of the exam, so let's break down the essential rules and concepts that appear on the test. First up is negligence. This area accounts for about half of the tort questions on the Multistate Bar Examination. Negligence occurs when someone breaches a duty of care leading to harm. You need to remember the 4 key elements: duty, breach, causation, and damages. Without understanding these, you may struggle with the questions. Next, we have intentional torts. These involve actions taken with the intent to cause harm, such as battery or assault. Knowing the differences between these torts and their specific elements is important for your preparation. Another area to focus on is strict liability. This applies when a party is held responsible for damages without needing to prove fault. You will often see this in product liability cases, so be prepared to identify when strict liability applies. Causation is another critical concept in negligence cases. You must demonstrate that the defendant's actions were the cause of the plaintiff's injuries. The invalid test is commonly used to establish cause in fact, so make sure you understand how to apply it. Defenses are also essential to know. Familiarize yourself with contributory negligence, comparative negligence, and assumption of risk. These defenses often come up in negligence questions, so understanding them will help you answer correctly. Joint and several liability is a concept you should also be aware of. This applies when multiple defendants are involved in a case. Each defendant can be held responsible for the entire amount of damages, which can complicate the analysis. Pure comparative fault is the default rule on the Multistate Bar Examination unless stated otherwise. This allows plaintiffs to recover damages even if they are partially at fault. Their recovery will be reduced by their percentage of fault, so keep this in mind. To prepare effectively, practice questions are your best friend. Engaging with these questions helps reinforce your understanding and prepares you for the types of scenarios you will encounter on the exam. When answering questions, read each one carefully to determine which rules apply. The Multistate Bar Examination often includes fact patterns that specify the legal rules to use, so pay attention to those details. Lastly, manage your time wisely during the exam. Make sure you allocate enough time to answer each question thoroughly. By focusing on these key tort law rules and practicing their application, you will be better prepared for the Multistate Bar Examination and increase your chances of success.